Hi everyone and welcome to the gaming review of the Microsoft Lumia 535 Dual SIM. Now this phone comes with a 5-inch QHD IPS display. We have installed several games since app and app data are movable to the external storage, the entire package, so there is no issue with space here. So let's begin with our first game, it's Subway Surfers. Now you can notice here that although there is no lag, the touch response is slightly sluggish. Now I also notice a little bit of stutter in the background music, but at least there is no frame drop here. Now this phone is powered by a Snapdragon 200 quad-core processor with Adreno 302 GPU with 1 GB of RAM. That's the change here from the Lumia 530. Now this is AE Moto GP. Now this is a fast-paced game as well. It uses the accelerometer and you can see it's working quite fine. Again, no issues with gameplay here, no lag, no frame drops even. Now this is Temple Run 2, again a very fast-paced game. Here I did notice a little bit of frame drop. Now word about the speakerphone, which is actually quite loud, but then again it does tend to crackle a little bit at full volume. But the gameplay here is smooth. You can see the viewing angles are quite wide, not much distortion, brightness and colors, but there is a little bit there. Now this is hill climb racing. Again, it's a very basic game here, but the gameplay here is smooth as well. Now basic games do play quite well on the Lumia 535. We'll push it further with high-end games. Next up is Mirror's Edge. Now here too you can see the gameplay is smooth, but the touch response is actually not that smooth. It's neither fast and it's not smooth as well. Now that's not something we have seen with previous Lumia devices, but the Lumia 530 as well as the 535 don't have that good a touch response from the display. Now we are playing Assassin's Creed. Now here too, although there is no major lag, there is a little bit of hiccup in frame rate and the audio does stutter a little bit as well. But it's definitely playable. Now this phone doesn't get hot while playing games, which is a huge bonus because we saw both the Lumia 530 as well as the Lumia 630 getting really hot while you were playing games, especially high-end ones. Now here gameplay is rather smooth. This is definitely playable. Now we are moving on to Real Racing 2. Here too you will notice smooth gameplay, but audio still stutters here. Now even though the Lumia 535 does have 1 GB of RAM, the Adreno 302 GPU really doesn't have the chops to play high-end games. There is a bit of frame drop here as well. The stutter in audio continues. The speakerphone does tend to crackle at full volume, but this game again is quite playable. Now we move on to iStunt 2. Although basic game, it's quite fast paced. Now the accelerometer does perform quite well here. Now this game is playing quite well. I really like this game on Windows Phone as well. Smooth gameplay without any ghosting or freezing or frame drop. Moreover, apps are movable to the external storage and they directly install onto the external storage as well with Windows Phone 8.1. So no issues there. Very smooth gameplay. Now we are playing Six Guns. It's a 3PS Western shooter and here too gameplay is rather smooth. There is a bit of frame drop, jaggedness in the graphics here. Now that I've noticed with all the games that I've tried, the graphics do look a little bit jagged. Of course it's a QHD display and that too with a 5-inch size. And you will also notice the black bar on the right hand side. It's really annoying. Although you can hide the on-screen buttons, this black bar is persistent in all the games. You can see that in Nova 3 as well. The back bar just remains there and it's really distracting sometimes. You can barely actually play this game. The frame rates do get really low, especially on higher levels. There is quite a bit of jitter in the frame rate here. The touch response is again lagging. Now we move on to Asphalt 8. Here you will notice consistent frame drops. But yes, this game is still playable. There is stuttering in the audio, which you can hear yourself as well. But this game is more or less playable here. All in all, the Lumia 535 can handle the basic games and some of the higher end games as well. But it's not a gaming device by any means. And for about rupees 9,000, you can definitely get better options. The touch response is really lagging on this phone, but the display does perform well. The color reproduction, although a bit undersaturated, does seem quite well, and it's quite bright as well. Now we are playing Modern Combat 4. Now here too, the touchscreen response is quite slow. You can see that it does get stuck, it does freeze up a little bit, and it does have some issues with multi-touch as well. We'll be definitely investigating this further. Now this game too is just about playable. You won't get the frame rate that you desire. There are consistent frame drops here and there. Well folks, that was a gaming review of the Lumia 535. It does come with 1 GB of RAM, so high-end games are supported, but Adreno 302 just doesn't have the chops to play these games. You can definitely enjoy some of the basic games, and some of the higher-end games are also playable. And then there's another bonus, this phone doesn't get hot while playing games. We'll be back with more on the Lumia 535. Till then, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. You can watch its unboxing as well as the gaming review of the Lumia 530 from right here. Any questions, hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching and have a great day.